here, and today we've got a bit of a revisit. This is just another excuse for me to take up the Fire Dancer. So essentially what today is we're going to take up the Fire Dancer, we're going to fly around again. Just because I had such an exhilarating time flying her the first time, I just wanted to do it again. So that's pretty much it. So we're going to take her up, fly around, we're going to use that battery pretty much until it's all dead. See if we can get some better FPV, because the first lot, the camera was quite wet from all the fog that rolled in. So hopefully we can get some better FPV with that. So with that, folks, let's take her up. So up we go, here we are. So the first little flight we had of this was very good. I'm hoping this flight is going to be as good, if not better. This thing is an absolute little screamer. I am totally loving the way that this flies. And the speed at which this flies as well is just absolutely insane. And also, I did notice on the first FPV lot of video, I was hoping to have a lot more in the video that I actually put in. And the whole reason I didn't put in more was because I noticed there was some water on the lens of the last video. Because of that fog that rolled in, obviously fog, water, and as a consequence, it totally gummed up the camera, so I didn't get as much FPV. I recorded loads, but I didn't get as much usable FPV as what I wanted. Ah yes, so I have disabled that buzzer on idle and on disarm, just because it was quite annoying. I could hear it all the way through the video, and it really annoyed me. Oh, such a nice little flyer, this thing. I mean, you've got to have your wits about you. At least I think you do. It certainly is something that I think to myself, wow, this is certainly something to have your wits about. But it can be so much fun. I mean, let's try a gentle flight. I don't know how well this is going to work, but because obviously it is made to shift. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. This really is a lot of fun. Oops, sun is coming up. I was hoping to do a nice couple of circles, couple of laps of this this field. But with the sun like that, it's just going to blind this camera. So I'm probably not going to do that. Two beeps. I've certainly got to learn what the hell these beeps are. Because I'm sure it's telling me something important. If not, then just beep away, my friend. Yeah, this is a lovely thing. Have you flown this? What do you think of this? Have you actually thought to yourself, well, it's about time I get into FPV racing? Or are you a lot better at FPV racing than myself and controlling these things? And have you flown this thing, or have you flown anything which you think is better than this? Let me know. I always like hearing from people that want to comment. Something constructive. Yeah, this is nice. And I think the best thing about it as well is that it doesn't, you need to have your wits about you, but it doesn't take too much control, too much effort. I haven't got to, you know, there's not a lot of places where I've got to think, right, I've got to stop speaking now, because I've got to figure out what orientation this is sat in, or exactly where this is. It is just a lovely FPV racer. I love that. That never gets old. Beautiful, absolute beautiful. And with that sun hitting the corners of this drone as well, hitting the pink of the body, it really is making it shine. I'm hoping that's coming out on camera because it looks incredible. Okay, so once again, I'm going to want to punch this straight up in the air, because I enjoy that. I enjoy seeing it take off. So if I bring it back to me slightly, I'm not going to get too close to it, for obvious reasons, but if I can just... There we go. Oh, look at that! Such a beautiful looking quad. Alright then, so in 3, 2, 1, I'm going to punch it directly up in the air and see exactly how it performs. Now we did this on the first video, didn't give it much of an introduction, just kind of did it. So in 3, 2, 1. And here it comes. Oh, that was fun. That was an insane amount of fun. Oh, I do have fun doing that. I have fun with the small 65mm doing that and just seeing the difference. To be honest, with the 65mm, you're not really going to get a lot of difference. Most of the motors are 612s and they're mostly the same. Yes, mate. Lots of fun can be had with any sort of FPV racer, but this thing is just brilliant. Nice. Now we are having continuous beeps with a break of about 2 seconds, so I think that's the battery. So with that, I'm going to try and bring it down for a nice little landing as best as I possibly can do with this crazy thing. This long grass doesn't help either. There we go. And then disarm. Disarmed. Yep, disarmed. Beautiful. Right, let's take her back. Oh, once again, brilliant. Lovely little flight off this thing. Unfortunately, there is water on the lens. I'm hoping that is just from the landing and not from the whole flight, because if that is from the whole flight, I'm not going to be that impressed. Let's have a look at the statistics. So, stats. Flight time, 6:23. Couldn't measure distance. That's fine. It hasn't got anything to measure distance with. That's fine. Max, yeah, max current down to 0, that's okay. Max altitude 103.7 foot. There we are, that's not too bad. Nicely done. Let's turn that off then. Stop that recording. Come on. Yeah, there we are. Stopped recording. Beautiful. Let's turn you off, Mr. FPV goggles. Beautiful. Once again, a cracking flight. Oh, of this really good racer. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm going to be taking this up a lot more in the coming weeks. Don't worry, I won't make all the videos come out in 1 week. I will bring them out in a couple of weeks, but yeah, hopefully by that time as well this grass would have been cut and would make for a much nicer landing spot as well. And there we are, folks. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD. You've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.